Well, small cars have big benefits when it comes to gas mileage and parking, but, well, the downsides could be deadly. So how do you buy a car that's easy on the wallet but still safe? To help us answer those questions, we're joined by Lauren Fix, the car coach. Lauren, great to see you again.
Thank you.
So, we had these new reviews of small cars,
right,
and the performance was terrible.
Right, and well, you got to remember, smaller cars and this offset crash test rating, that happens when you kind of drift out of a lane, oncoming traffic hits you, and that's not that uncommon that something like that can happen. So some of these crash tests are not good, but the key is you want to get all that safety stuff.
Some of these crash tests, there were only a handful of models that did good at all.
Right, the MINI Countryman did the best, and it got a good rating, and the Chevy Volt did well only when you got the collision warning set up. Otherwise, a regular base model didn't have it.
So let's be perfectly clear here, because this is a new test, new-ish test that they're doing. Instead of crashing head-on, straight head-on, they do it at an offset. And this isn't something that manufacturers have been preparing for a long, long time.
Right.
So it means that some of these things need to be redone. There need to be changes made. How do I find a small car that's super safe? Well,
the first thing you want to do is whatever vehicle you're looking at, you want to look at the crash test ratings, not just from safercar.gov, but also from IIHS, who's doing the offset crash test ratings. And the thing is, like I tell everyone, buy as much safety as you can. You can always put cool wheels or put a sunroof in later, or, put a different stereo in. You can't add safety later. And you know what? That's the most important thing.
So here's my question, though. You buy these cars typically for young people, right? You're buying it for your kids.
Right.
The kids are buying it themselves, hopefully. Sometimes that happens. So, they may be obsessed with other features than you are.
Right. That's where you have to be a parent and say, you know what, we've got cross traffic alert, we've got active cruise control, we've got, frontal crash warning, we've got backup cameras. All those are important things to add. You can always replace cars. I cannot replace people.
On a totally other topic, back to GM, which we've been talking about quite a bit on this show, and all the recalls that company has had. News tonight that you're telling us for the first time that some rental car companies knew about the problems with the ignition switch. And way back. What happened to that information? Did it make its way to GM corporate headquarters? Well,
there was lots of communication back and forth between GM saying, we've got a problem with cobalts and Saturn ions. And they actually had quite a few deaths involved. Alamo was involved with it, and their parent company is Enterprise now. And they've been back and forth. And finally, the results where they had independent people come in and got mixed results. Where were those results? NHTSA was informed. Where are those results? And they weren't brought up in the congressional hearings. So I want to know if there's all these deaths, and they're listing 36. This is just breaking news, just a couple hours ago. I want to know why these reports have not been put in front of Congress. This is part of what GM needs to take care of. They need to find out what's going on. And tomorrow's a big day. We've got August 1st, and Kenneth Feinberg's going to be getting quite a bit of applications, and I'm sure some of them are going to be from these rental car people, and I don't blame them. You gotta stand up and get your money.
Well, Lauren, we're going to have to follow up on this.
Absolutely.
Obviously, it's a story that we're just getting our arms around tonight.
Yes.
But Ken Feinberg, first day, showtime. If you're submitting an application for money, tomorrow's your day. Yes. Thank you so much.